In 1980, Metropolitan YMCA offered childcare services to support national initiatives to grow the childcare sector to meet the demand and needs of young families. We started our first Metropolitan YMCA Childcare and Development Centre at Stevens, and we grew to 12 centres, caring for about 1,000 children aged 3 to 6. In 2011, we took bold steps to refresh our brand and refurnish the 12 centres with the aim to raise quality in care and education, enhance curriculum, and to add values to our existing services. The rebranding exercise was spearheaded by Ms. Grace Chan, our then Chief Operating Officer. In 2012, we rebranded Metropolitan YMCA Childcare and Development Centre to M.Y World. In 2014, we were appointed by EDDA as an anchor operator to offer accessible, affordable, and quality early childhood care and education. Today, we have expanded to 58 centres with about 8,000 children.
In the past, the lesson was teacher-directed, meaning to say that teacher teach, children listen. Today, we focus on play-based learning, social-emotional development, inquiry-based learning. For example, we have these water play activities for the playgroup children. The teacher will provide sensory environment for children to engage in play and exploring. 4 to 6, we have WDL, which is Wonder, Discover and Learn. For example, this K2 class was building a fruit tower. The teacher's role as a facilitator, the children actively participate in the problem solving and create the content rather than just listening to the teachers.
For new teachers who come in this field as a fresh graduate, we do have a proper induction program for them so that they know what actually is a center culture, what are the processes. Once they are familiar with the process, next is we plan for the mentoring. We assign mentors for the new teachers. These mentors, they work very closely with these new or the novice teachers and they guide them. It is a 6 months program that the mentor and the mentee will have to go through. It's like a mother guiding a child until the teacher is comfortable and confident to move on her own. There is also a structured continuous professional development plan for every staff here in M.Y World Centre. For example, being the centre leader, I actually mentor my senior staff, namely my centre VPs as well as my senior educators. And they in turn go and mentor other teachers. So every teaching staff in my centre do have someone to support them and guide them in the professional development.
When I was a teacher, I would receive mentoring from my senior teachers and also vice principal. There was also peer observations done where I could actually observe a teacher that was strong in a certain teaching and learning pedagogy, and from there I would actually reflect and bring it back to my class to implement. As a principal, I received mentoring from my cluster manager as well as from the curriculum team. M.Y World is very much like one big family where they believe in growing its people. Being a parent with a child in M.Y World definitely gave me a deeper perspective, not just as an educator or a leader, but also as a parent. It also showed me the amount of trust that parents actually have in me and the importance of communication, care, and also consistency.
My son is turning 5 this year. He's in K1 now in M.Y World. I was actually here about 20 years ago in 2005. I do remember my teachers were very warm and very friendly, and I think that is still the same today. I think one of the teachers, Ling Lao Shi, she taught me when I was in K1 and K2. She's still around, so I'm very surprised to still see her here. I had very fond memories, so I think it's very meaningful for me that he's going through something similar like this. Other parent activities, yes, there are many actually that involve parents. I find it useful for parents to be involved because day to day we are very busy. So this is one of the time that we set aside fully just to focus on our child. I feel that one of the most noticeable change was that he became more vocal in terms of expressing his emotions and his needs. I also noticed that he's volunteering to help out at home. Now, I think these small changes really made me feel very heartwarming and proud of how much he has grown here.
What's most important, I believe, is that we need to have good leaders who are able to guide the teachers, able to ensure that what we are doing is right for the children and have the children's interests at heart. I hope to see early childhood educator being recognized and well respected by everyone. Our work is important, and I also hope that more young families will have children so that our center can maintain a healthy enrollment and continue to serve the communities.